Welcome to the Full Tracy Money Audio Commentary. This is Owen Tracy recording, and it is 4:04 p.m. that is Central Time, and today is October 6th. Well, we had a couple of big items today. First, gold at a new all-time high, the Nasdaq at a new all-time high, Bitcoin at a new all-time high, and then we have the prospect of Japan having its first female prime minister, and the stock market going up 4% on the back of that news. Then what we had in Mexico was the stock market declining by 2% on the back of the biggest mining company deciding that they wanted to also buy a bank. And that is a very significant message, I think. Historically, mining companies have been bereft of capital. And now you have a mining company deciding that they would rather just buy the bank rather than going to the bank and asking for money. So, if we ever needed any kind of evidence to suggest that mining companies are doing very well as a result of this profound bull market in gold, well, I think that's a pretty good data point. Now, the other thing, of course, is that the French government is looking like it has collapsed again, and the current version of the prime minister, or the current holder of the prime ministership, has said that he will stay on to negotiate who will take over and propose another new government. And it's a pretty harsh reality for France that they need to figure out how they're going to manage the country. And this is obviously problematic when the debt load is high, the fiscal outlays are well in excess of what they're supposed to be spending to remain inside the euro, and that they just can't seem to come to an agreement. Then we also had the big announcement from OpenAI that they are going to start using their, I guess really it's they're going to be a recommendation site. So if, for example, you go onto OpenAI and or ChatGPT and you say, well, I'd like to buy this thing, they'll send you a link to exactly where you can get it. Now that is a very valuable form of marketing. At the moment, the way that OpenAI is going to do that is not on a pay-per-click basis. And that's the kind of business model that will certainly attract advertisers. So there are lots of different points to unpick in here right now. But we have gold that is now approaching the 4,000 level. And